Good morning students. Today I am going to explain the chapter number 15, similarity of class 10th. Similarity. What is the meaning of similarity? See students, I have these two hands and these are equal in size. That means these two hands are similar to each other. In the same way, your hand with my hand, we take it as a hand. It means it is a similar. In the figures, there is an isosceles triangle, there is a right angle triangle, there is a scale and there are quadrilateral, so many figures are there. And how we can identify their similarity? If there is a right angle triangle like this one, and other one is the other right angle triangle. These both are the right angle triangles. That means these two triangles are similar. Okay. If the triangles are, one is right angle and other one is the scalene or isosceles or equilateral triangle, that means these two triangles are not similar. Okay, but these two triangles are similar. If the name are same, that are similar, and there are few rules are there. By taking that rules, we can identify the similar triangles and we can make the relation between the angles and the sides of that triangles. Similarity chapter the students have done already in 9th class. The same rule are there. Nothing is new. If we just assume that this is the 10th class and this will be different, no. Math is same because addition from first class going on, that is same one. In the same way, the procedure is same, but there are some few lengthy sums are now because class is changed. So that's why we have to follow the same rules, and we can use, by using that rules, we can solve these sums. Now, first similar triangle. I am taking first angle. Suppose this triangle is A, B, C. And other triangle is P, Q, R. Now to make the relation between, if this side, by taking the sides, if this side is 2, this side is 4 and this side is 3, then there is another. This is 2 and this is plus 4. This is 8 and this is 6. Now I am seeing that the sides are double. Twice 2 multiplied 2 become 4. 4 multiplied 2 become 8. This 3 multiplied 2 becomes 6. But I interchange. I am not taking the same position of the squares. Then what is the relation? These two triangles are similar because the ratio of the sides ratio. That means first side divided by the second side, that will be equals to the other ratio. Now see how do I write AB. This AB ratio with PQ. Then other side I take AC. Now I am not take here PR. I will take here QR because this AC twice is QR. That there will be QR. Next will be there BC and there will be PR. If I put the values, each become 1 upon 2. That means sides of the triangle are equal in ratio. That means these triangles are similar, both triangles are similar. And by taking the angles, now angle A, suppose it is 50 degree. Angle Q, that is also 50 degree. Then other one, I take the angle of 70 degree. There, I take the angle of 70 degree. Other third angle, there will be 60 degree and there is also 60 degree. Now I can see the three angles of this triangle and three angles of this triangle are equal. That means these two triangles are similar. This is the sign of similar. If I take this sign, it is the sign of concurrency. But it is the size of similarity. Similarity and concurrency, there is a one difference. Similarity ratio is same. Concurrency size is same, not ratio is same. Angles have same relation, but in similarity ratio will be, if double sides, that means all sides will be double, but in concurrency not double, not triple, we have to take the same size of the triangle, that become the concurrent. Then now see how to write the name of this triangle. Angle A, I take B and triangle C, then similar to, Now this angle 50 at the place of Q. That means I will take the name of triangle as start from Q, because this A angle is equals to angle Q. Then the second angle here B. B is 70, but here 70 is P. I will take here P because the second angle have the relation with second one. Then the third one is C and R. Here will be C and here will be R. So take the name of the triangle according to the sides or according to the angle, because in the next sums we have to take the ratio. Then how to take the ratio? This AB will be with QR. This BC will with the PR. In the last relation with the A and C, that become the Q and R. Because if the name is correct of the triangle, then we can take the sides ratio in correct way. Otherwise, there will be some mistake in your sum. Now, which are the rules, conditions for the similar triangles? The first condition is SAS. What is the meaning of? S means side and A means angle. It means in between two triangles, two sides are in same ratio and one angle is equal. Like this one, I am taking two triangles. S, I take the first side AB as 2. Okay, and PQ I take as triple, I take as 6 now. 2 and 6, that means relation is 1 upon 2, ratio is 1 upon 3. Then angle, I take this angle A, angle P, there is a given sign. That means this angle A is equals to angle P. Next side, again I take this side AC, and there I can take PR. If this is 3, then it will be 9. That means two sides in ratio and one angle is equal. It means these two triangles are similar. But if angle here P is not equal but R is equal, now these two sides have relation. These two sides have the angle between the sides relation, but it is the outside. That means these two triangles are not similar. So please take it by given rules, because if the same sides have the ratio, same angle should be equal. If the other angle, don't see two sides are in ratio and one angle, that means similar. No. If the same condition applied, that's why I have to take the name of the triangle. According to name, I have to apply the angles, I have to apply the sides. In the next, there is a given AA or triple A. Now, double A, that means two angles should be equal. Triple A, that means three angles will be equal. Now, what is the meaning of it? If take one triangle with two angles, A and B, that are equal. There is a triangle PQR, P and Q are equal. Two angles I proved equal. Then this third automatically equal. How? Because sum will be 180. If this is 20, sorry, this is 30 and this is 100, then third I find that will be 50, because I know the sum will be 180. Same way, if this is 30, it is 100, then third will be also 50. That means if we prove the two angles are equal, that means third will also be equal, and we can say these triangles are similar. Next rule is triple S. Now, one triangle is there, other triangle is there, that means first side, ratio with first side. Second side, ratio with second side, and third side will be ratio with third side. It means if the three sides are given are in equal ratio, we can say it by SSS rule, that means side, side, side rule. By the name, we can identify what are equal. If S is given, that means side. If angle is given, that means A is given, that means angle. Now, in your exercise, in the first sum, in the given figure given below, straight line ABCD intersect at point P. Figure is given. I am drawing that figure. If you learn the concept, then the sum will be easy. Without concept, you can't solve any sum. Now there is a given arrows. That means this line is parallel to this line, because these arrows represent the parallel lines. Then there This is the intersecting line and this point is given P. This figure is given. Then see the statement APC. I want to find APC. Start from A, come on P, then we have to go to C. That means this is my one triangle. Then the other triangle is BPD. Start from B, then come to P. Next step is D, then concern it. That means it is the another triangle. This is my second triangle and I want to make a similar it. Then see, side length is not given. Then what to do? We have to just take about angles, okay, because parallel lines are given and there is some relation in the parallel lines and angles. Now I know that this AC is parallel to BD and these two are the transversals because parallel lines cut by any another line, that is called transversal. Now in this triangle, this angle and this angles are vertically opposite. That means angle APC and equals to angle DPB. That are the vertically opposite angle. One angle I got, another I want. Now if I take this angle and this angle, these are the alternate angles because transversal, one is above, one is below, that are called the alternate. It means angle C will be equals to angle D, that are the alternate. Now we can see two angles we take. If two angles we found, that means third automatically will be equal, no need to prove. We can write by AE axiom triangle APC is similar to triangle BPD. These two triangles are similar. First part is proved. Then you see the value of BD is given, value of AC is given, PD is given, and we have to find the PA and PC. Two length we have to find. Now how we can write? See, APAC, just write it first. Given triangle name, first is given APC and the other triangle is given triangle BPD. Now how to write? AP upon PB. First will be equals to this PC upon this PD. Then will be equals to first with third and first with third. That means AC upon BD. Now we will see which values are given. Now the first value BD is given 2.4. BD, this one, 2.4 is given. Next value AC is given 3.6. AC 3.6 is given. Then next value that is given PD 4. PD is given 4. PC I have to find. Next value is given PB, that is 3.2. AP I have to find. Now see, one value is given, it becomes 3 upon 2. Now I can equate the first with third and the third with second. Here I can find the value of AP and here can I find the value of PC. So students, just in this exercise we have to see which sides, which angles are equal. Then I can identify the similarity rule. You already do in 9th class, but in the next exercise there is given ratio. Now how to find the ratio or size transformation? Last exercise maps and models are not in your syllabus, that is contained due to COVID-19. These three exercises are there and in these three exercises we have to follow the rules of similarity. In this one